and socialism. Not socialism.
Every word of that
fascism
was just bleh to me.
So
every single syllable was just like,
I went north and that's it. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm from the Midwest, sir.
There's a town in West Virginia called Big Ugly.
yeah, it's not surprising.
I love these facts so much.
Dude, there were legit 5 jokes running through my
Imagine
mind.
right down where you come from. Big Ugly. Yeah, that checks out. That ain't surprising at all.
Big, ugly West
Just look at your
Virginia.
ID. Are you the mayor?
Because, like, even, like, out of context, it's just like big, ugly West Virginia. It's like, hey, our state isn't that bad. It's like, no, I'm just saying a city. It's a place that exists.
Big ugly, comma, West Virginia. Oh, I would hate it.
Oh, legitimately.
Imagine you're a basketball star hailing from big ugly West Virginia.
It's
Nintendo
debatable.
absolutely knows about the internet Triton because like a couple months after the Bowsette thing happened, they changed the crown's description. It was just like, only Toadette can wear this crown. So it's just like, kill that noise. Martin Luther King Jr. earned a C in his public speaking class during his 2 semesters in seminary school.
Who is that teacher?
Who's the dude?
Okay, is it a white teacher? And is that the reason why?
Let me see. Let me go
Who
look
was
at
the
these.
dude that? Cause you know you gotta wake up one day,
It just
20 years later,
That mom changed everything.
and I gave him a motherfucking C.
He wrote the I Have a Dream speech in school. He's just like, why are you writing about dreams? Dreams are for children.
You'll never make it, Martin. This is trash.
Or does the dude wake up like, yeah, my C incentivized him to get
inspired
better.
Y'all know I was his teacher.
Yeah.
And I told him that I was pushing him to do better.
Apply
The C
yourself.
was- oh my goodness.
You can go one or two ways with that way. Either A, I'm a fraud, or B, I'm inspiring people so hard that I inspired the civil rights movement. Just through my teaching.
It's just some like physicist teacher in like the 30s is like, oh man, look, I'm looking through all these old papers that I got, physics papers. Look at this D- I gave to this kid named Albert Einstein.
Oh, no, surely that can't be the same one.
Dude, imagine Stephen King in a creative writing class. It's like, C minus, sir. Your adjectives, I don't know what you're doing. A dog with rabies, what's up?
In Tupac in math class, the teacher just comes up, Tupac, what I tell you about writing raps in class?
You're not gonna make it with that. You need these numbers. Get the bugs in you. And then 4 years later, you gotta dance around to slip up. You want the club banging it.
You know I taught Sue Tupac.
Oh, dude, I would never sleep.
I'd be shaking.
The PS5 in a year has outsold the Wii U's lifetime sales.
Y'all leave the Wii U alone. He tried his best.
Hey, consumers did.
Accurate.
That's not.
Yes, it is.
I'm for.
Early
Yes, it is.
adopter.
Exactly what we're going for.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, I will never forget that woman with all them Wii U's in the back of her car, thinking she was gonna flip them boys.
Oh, someone tried
Whoa.
to do that near you guys?
No, it's a viral picture.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
You never seen it?
No.
Oh, dude, I'll look it up.
I think I've seen this.
It's unfortunate. Let's see what else we got. Well, actually.
Yep, all I had to look up was Wii U woman.
Wii U woman. Oh, this is gonna be
Get
good.
some. Get some, y'all.
The Wii U woman.
No, I already got it on for you.
Oh, okay.
Where's it going?
He posted it in chat.
Oh, okay. I clicked it. Yeah.
Oh no.
Scalper beautifully boned.
Oh, and those are like even. Ooh. There's probably like 2 per box in the boxes behind her too. Yikes.
Boys in a back seat and everything.
Yeah, you can see him on the console. Dude, this is at least 10?
She's like, this is my retirement.
Yeah, she thought she was gonna flip these for double because remember the Wii was having supply issues, so this is the next console of the Wii, so why wouldn't I do it?
She didn't find it odd that she can buy in 15 of them?
Day one in the store.
Yeah, I was, because of like what the day I went through trying to get a Wii when it first came out, where I lucked the fuck out. By someone's generosity, which, where's that in this world? Where I was just so concerned about getting a Wii U day one, where I just walked into GameStop. I'm like, you guys go Wii U's? Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, no waste there, bruh.
Yep.
Remember at my GameStop, they had a tower of them built just for people to grab and go.
Yeah,
You
why?
ain't even gotta pay, Pimpin'. Just go ahead and take it.
Because they thought it was gonna be another Wii situation where they were just gonna fly off the shelf. They probably overstocked and everything.
Oh yeah, GameStop for real had that problem.
Please take these. We need to put we have another display that we need to put here.
$100 off, please, anybody.
Can I get this keychain? Absolutely. And here's
Scott-
your complimentary Wii U.
I'm good.
Wii U featuring the upcoming great title, Zombie U. Remember that one? That was one of their big
They
hype
ported it.
titles.
They ported
Yeah,
it to like
ported it.
PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation 4. It was on PlayStation Plus.
I played it at a con. That was a fun game.
It was decent. I got it because it was a
I
launch
will
game.
I will just never forget that trailer. Everybody's just like, end? What? Nobody
Oh, I
cares.
remember Mike hyping that bullshit up. Oh, I remember. It's so innovative where you're just like a zombie's coming and you gotta look down and go shit, 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 and try to get your thing as opposed to pause, find item. Oh, I remember you hyping that bullshit
Yeah.
up. Oh,
Oh wow, yeah. I'm having flashbacks to that now too.
oh man,
It's a lot better in the Zelda games that came out for Wii U. Having the menu management there.
I minored in history with a focus on the development of Western European socialism. Not socialism,
Every word of that
fascism.
was just lit to me. I
So-
mean, every single syllable was just like,
I'm
ugh.
quick north and that's it. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm from the Midwest, sir.
There's a town in West Virginia called Big Ugly.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
I love these facts so much.
Dude, there were legit 5 jokes running through my mind.
right down where you come from. Big Ugly. Yeah, that checks out. That ain't surprising at all.
Big, ugly West
Just look at
Virginia.
your ID. Are you the mayor?
Because like even like out of context, it's just like big, ugly West Virginia. It's like, hey, our state isn't that bad. It's like, no. I'm just saying a city. It's a place that exists.
Big ugly, comma, West Virginia. Oh, I would hate it.
Oh, legitimately.
Imagine.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 338. I don't know why we would need history stuff, Tia, just because nothing historical happened at all the past.
Times.
What?
History.
Oh, nothing. It's been a boring month,
Fuck off.
honestly.
Just because, Mike,
Pass
just
today.
because you exist in the realm of economical success as these CEOs that are getting taken out, I'd like for you to step out of the conversation, Moneybags, all right? Those of us not in the upper 1% need to talk this through.
Are we acting like you're not 2 raises from being Moneybag? Like,
Are
the
we
list
not
is
acting like-
gonna end with you?
Are we not acting like BG is in my same profession and will eventually?
If I'm making half of what you make, I'd be shocked.
I'm just saying. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a month.
To be fair, I'm actually now 1 raise away from Mike's pay scale.
All right then.
Yeah,
Your boy is like 5 raises from it.
Oh,
Yeah, I got another pay bump recently, so.
So, as Hawak is posted, the last podcast we did was October 27th. So before Halloween happened. So a lot of things have gone on. Let's start with like not depressing world news.
We have a question in the chat that I actually would love to hear answered. DA, what are your thoughts on My Hero Academia's extended ending?
Well, here it is right here. I'm all for it. I've changed my entire opinion about My Hero. This fixes everything.
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 Oh, please
It's-
elaborate.
It
Please
is
elaborate.
the worst of Horikoshi because he thinks that this changes things when it makes it worse. It is just
So it does change things.
yeah, sure, but not for the best. Because it's just, hey, this person is the number 32 hero. It's like, what does that information do? You're not doing anything but presenting this information and just going, here you go. Oh, this person's a sidekick to the Anima. Anima's a sidekick to the tentacle dude. How? Why? Why is Tentacle Guy number 9? There's just a whole lot of just like, by presenting an answer of what is everybody doing, you are simply giving more questions. Kaminari is just like, yeah, I just broke into the rankings and I'm 96. I mean, I'm 46 or something like that. And then Kirishima was like, yeah, I just broke into the rankings and I'm like number 14. How? Why? What? And it's just like, here's your information, and that's all we're gonna do with this. And it's just that's all it is. Every single line just feels like somebody asked this question, and I'm gonna answer it, but not well enough. And that just creates further problems. It would have been better to just simply not have this.
Otaku and Ochiko got together.
But
Oh, did they?
No,
it
they
answered
did
the
not.
most
Oh.
important question. It answered the most important question. Is the love interest solidified? And now we kind of sort of maybe know that it is maybe possibly.
No, it is just left up to your interpretation. Are they
It's
just
so
getting back
bad.
together?
It's
Are
so-
they just friends getting back together and rekindling? Are they just going, we're just two awkward people that can make this
But
work
DA, he's
romantically?
following up and listening to Bakugo's advice, his heartfelt advice, that if everyone's special, then no one is. So you need to
Again.
make someone special.
Again.
So he's making her special. That was it. That's the answer. That's the fucking answer, man. I hated that chapter. Oh my god.
It's hard. It's so rough because this is one of the worst chapters that I've ever read in a
Oh, hands
manga
down.
in terms
Whoa!
of quality
No, dude,
and what it does for
EG.
the story and everything.
Hands down.
It was.
You combo that into one of the best chapters in One Piece. It's crazy.
Ooh,
bars.
boy. I want to get to that in a second. But
Have either of you like read or seen anything adjacent information wise to things happening in this chapter that me and DA are talking about?
Crazy.
Do you want? It is
I don't
so.
care. It's
I've
My
read it.
Hero Academia.
I've read it.
It is.
And-
it is so fucked. Bakugo's entire speech to fucking Deku is just like, huh? Homie, are you talking?
Who are you?
Are you talking?
It's just bar after bar. Like I said, once you read it, just read it in the mindset of this is providing useless information other than the fact that people would want to hear this. It's not a story being told. It is just a checklist
of the fans being placated.
Yes.
That is exactly it. That is exactly what this is.
Tokoyami, he was in a little tiny advertisement. It was just like, hey, keep your hair luscious like Tokoyami. And he's in there complaining about it. Like, I don't want to be this commercial man. That's all he says. Every single read it like that. Because that's why I went back and read. I'm just like,
genuinely, like the biggest sin is that they do that. They preface this chapter as Deku realigning himself and coming to see these people from his past again. Like, they've all moved on. They've all grown up. He's a teacher now. You know, he has no powers. He's got no hero ability. He's a teacher, normal guy. He's living his life. And he meets up with all these fucking people again. And it's just like, yeah, I'm doing great. I'm kicking ass. His number 94, like DA just said. And then like, you're just like, okay, cool. And then Bakugo gives this fucking deep, heartfelt speech about how Deku's entire mindset that he's had since the beginning is completely and abhorrently wrong, and he should never have lived his life this way.
But Bakugo's the one that forced that on him.
And then Deku has this epiphany that I need to go and finally, like, sort of, maybe possibly confess to Ochako, chasing her after she leaves the bar. And Ochako just has this thing of like, yeah, this fake Yuri bullshit going on in the fandom. I'm gonna ignore that.
I have this ghost that is literally haunting me.
My brain.
I've been having these ghost dreams, and then they do the ace pushing them into the hug.
Yes.
It is.
Oh, that sounds
psychotic.
It's so bad.
But doesn't that hurt?
He fed into that whole fucking Yuri fandom nonsense between those two and fucking used that as a launch pad for Ochako to kind of sort of maybe confess that she kind of sort of maybe feels kind of sort of love for Deku. Like, nothing is said concrete.
You missed the big part about the big party scene. Deku talks to like 3 people. It is just people yelling out their exposition, just going, I'm helping people now. Oh, I'm sad that I'm only number 46. And it's just like, in Tape Guy is just like, he's drunk. He's just like, you number 3. Ugh. I'm like, who is any of you?
Ranking racism happens in real time and nobody bats an eye.
But doesn't that hurt?
Don't forget, what's his name? Fucking Endeavor's kid. What's the fuck's that asshole's name again?
Todoroki.
Todoroki's number 2, and he's happy about it. So they tried to force that flip side down our throats too. It was like, oh yeah, number 2 is me now, and I'm not gonna turn out like my dad, even though I'm number 2.
There are very few things that can ruin a character for me once I love them. I've never disliked a design more than Mirio's.
Oh, I saw that design. Yeah, it was.
It floored me. I'm like,
Mike, put the design on screen.
I'll find it.
It's just like, why couldn't you just do that? What is the Sun Eater, amazing, Nejire, whatever.
Absolutely. Yeah, she's there.
She's fan service.
She's there.
Skin tight suit. Lemillion got the business, bro. He got drop kicked in the teeth and just got told to walk it out.
Why?
I'm looking at I found it. This whole chapter was, like BG said, placation. I think people got so fucking pissed about the nothing burger of an ending we got.
That's exactly what it is.
That the editors are like, hey,
I became the greatest hero that could no longer be a hero because I'm a fucking loser. Like, the story sucks. Top to start. Start to stop. It fucking sucked.
God, what's Tail Guy doing? He's just there. I think he got a line.
There we go.
It was a line. It was a line.
The Baku Deku shippers always, they do what they do. What is this? legitimate. It's not like his Night Eyes hairstyle and he's
See,
just emulating them
I'm
and doing that.
Lemillion now.
It's not like he's just going, I'm going to save everybody with a smile and this hairstyle is going to make people laugh and then that's going to make them happy, because that wasn't his goal. It was just to save 1 million people. So what is the purpose? He doesn't idolize Yankee and Yakuza culture from what we've seen. It's
He
just
likes Yu Yu
so
Hakusho, bro.
baffling.
He just likes Yu Yu Hakusho a lot. He loves. He
Then
fucking loves Yu
say
Yu Hakusho.
that. I would accept that.
The
but this
fandom
is-
unknown. The fandom's literal ignition due to the Bakudeku thing. It has been delicious to watch happen, because I know so many Bakudeku shippers, and seeing them on Twitter have actual meltdowns has been fucking crazy to me.
And there is no right answer to do here, because you've set up the ships and people want these things. You can do nothing, which is a bad thing. You can set somebody up with somebody that they don't want, which is a bad thing. You can set them up with the person that they do want, but not in the right way, and that's a bad thing. You're not going to do this. You're only going to, at any time, make 3% of the fandom happy.
Yep.
Just realized I'm the wrong way. Oh no. You can't read the thing.
Am I able to finally get the point I tried to make?
There we go.
We could do a
10
full
minutes.
we could do a full because reasons on that one chapter.
Do it
My
usually.
whole thing was, doesn't it hurt Uraraka's motivation to try to reform the quirk, whatever, if the whole reason she's doing it is because she's being haunted by the literal ghost?
Yep.
That, like, it really hurts her motivations. It makes it less altruistic and more like
Altruistic, yeah.
yeah, and more like, hey, I'm tired of you on
Stop
my back.
haunting me.
Mhm.
So
This
let's
is the
try
only
to
way
fix
to
this.
get this literal ghost off my back. And you remember how in the 430, the original ending, they were just like, Uraraka is revolutionizing
Yeah.
quirk and all this stuff. She's only like 24, 25. And Kirishima's higher, Fat Gum is higher. We don't know why. So it's just pointless numbers to just put on the Wikipedia to just go, oh great, look at here. Miracle is still number 6. Okay. Kamui Woods is like number 4. How? Why? Who cares? Here's the number. Hey, look, there's Mushroom Girl. The copy dude. Whoo, he got a good design.
I didn't.
Whoo, that's real good. But other than that, it's just spreadsheets crap. It is just simply, let's answer these questions, and these people will eat it up because of course they're gonna eat it up. You're getting something, so that's enough.
We are doing Harry Potter. DA and I discussed it around February. And then we are probably doing the either Naruto or My Hero Academia final arc because reasons. And then we need to at some point do
Anything My Hero, you better fucking message me.
All right.
I want
Yeah,
to talk
we
about
can
it.
get the gang back together.
Yeah. But
Especially since we used to all love this series.
Dude, we did. When this thing dropped, this was the shonen
Look at
successor
Mona.
we wanted.
Oh, that's very nice.
And then
He
it
looks
just
crazy good.
do we all remember the moment we all literally
You
gave
can
up?
say oh, but I just
BG was
remember
earlier.
yeah, BG
BG
was
was
first.
earlier.
BG was first, for sure. Also, BG, I want that shirt. But anyways, One
Oh, my
Piece.
Comey shirt?
I just noticed it. But yeah, One Piece this week.
Last thing. All Might, not a single frame. He might
True.
as well be dead.
That was his hand at the end, bro. That was his hand at the end. He was grasping the fucking flowers.
Naruto
Yeah, that
final
was it.
arc instead. Naruto because reasons. No, we're just doing Naruto because reasons as a whole. At some point. But Harry Potter's first.
But yeah, One Piece this week. If you haven't read it, spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rip my fucking heart out.
Dude.
Oh, it was. I'm sitting there reading, and I'm rereading it because I reread it like 3 times, and I was just like, "Is Robin my favorite?"
When he's like, Aren't you going to praise me for living? I was like, oh my God. She's still just a little girl.
It's crazy.
Dude.
And it's just
She
like,
looked so young in this chapter, and I'm like, this has to be by design.
oh, well, no, was it a chapter or two ago? She purposely cuts her hair to look like she did
Yeah.
as a kid, and just
And Brooke did it.
slowly but surely the veneer goes away until that final
It's
goddamn page.
I have reread the meeting so many times. It is so good. It's crazy.
It's legitimately a banger of a chapter. Everybody's just like, oh, she's like, I'll go alone. They're like, no, we all want to be there.
I was worked up for nothing. it
Oh, and because of what was it, the stinger from like 2 weeks ago, where they're like, "What happened to Saul?" Was that?
It's in the parallels of this. They meet the same way then and now, and it's fire.
It's such a good chapter. Yo.
A complete flip of the coin to that My Hero chapter. Once. And then he drops this.
And what's funny is this kind of is placating to fans. It's
Yes.
giving Robin a super happy ending.
But
And yet here we are, just like clap, clap. This is awesome.
But that's
And I
the
also-
difference when you can write.
and I also forgot the chapter before where you have the callback of Usopp. I want to go to the land of the warriors, Elbeth, and it's just like, ah.
When you set up characters and do things with them instead of just going, this guy is number 19 hero, Mudman is number 14. What does that do for us? No, who cares?
But
But with
this-
this meeting that's been set up since Egghead, when she's just like, oh, we're gonna see this, and
But
then we
DA
see it, and it's perfect.
But DA, they set up the whole thing of Otrako's in love with Deku, but she's pushing those feelings down to 10% of a payoff.
Until a ghost said, yeah, you can bang over my corpse. Thank you for your permission, ghost.
I was
If I watch, you do you.
She's like, I love Deku too. Let me watch. Let's be fun. He can't Detroit Smash anymore, but he can smash this.
Oh boy. But yeah,
Series is trash. Thank God
last
it's over.
last couple of chapters of My Hero have been, or not My Hero, sorry, One Piece have been pretty
You
good.
said,
a new manga.
you said the right thing, Mike.
Alfonso, I wonder what was it Alfonso who said it? Yeah, it was. I wonder what his new manga will be. I genuinely wonder what he's going to do
Horikoshi?
to follow up. Yeah,
Yes.
Didn't he? I think it's Horikoshi that wanted to do a horror manga.
I think so.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be some horror. type
Can you,
thing.
dude?
He can
Good
do like dark, gritty drawings. We know that much.
Yes.
And
It's the writing that falls apart.
And
He
that-
needs to be like, he needs to be like the One Punch Man team where one's an artist and one's a writer.
they put that up. He was just like, that's what I want to do. And they were like, no, you do both because we can put that, we can plaster that. But if it's just like an eldritch, unknowable horror, and he's just doing that, and you don't really need to explain too much, and
Yeah.
you just have it, and it's just this monster. Okay, you don't need to write
Or
that
even
much.
some type of anthology thing where
dude, if-
there's
if you're
every
gonna
arc
write
is a different
horror,
thing.
You got to be good at writing. I'm sorry.
I don't think so.
sure.
I think if depending on how you can do it, you can do like environmental storytelling. You can do all these types of things, like all
That
this
requires
peripheral
writing,
stuff.
though. You have to have to be able to have a concept and be able to
Yeah.
visually play out that concept.
The issue
If
with
he can't
Horikoshi,
plan,
the issue with Horikoshi is characters and motivations.
And that's why just going like a Cthulhu, where you're like, it's this unknowable thing. It's just complete. We know nothing about it. We can't even fathom it. You don't need to write too much. You just need to write the concept of it's unknowable, and then draw something stunning and people will clap. And so long as you don't put too much on the page, there's not too much that you can complain about. So just have
all
him do
for
that.
one. All for one should have been pretty fucking simple to write. And he
Right.
still
My
fucked
whole
that
thing is with horror-
Can somebody time out unknown and meme?
Try. My whole point is that with horror, you don't really need to do like super deep characters. You only really need to do quote unquote thematic things with the character. Look at something like what's that super slow horror that everybody loved from a few years ago? It was mostly about mental issues, and you get like a couple of big speeches, but the characters themselves aren't necessarily deep outside of the mom. You just need to be good. Talk. Since we're here, Inscription is so good. Mouthwash is so good. Hey, how about you wait for my top 10 games of the year?
Yo, what is going on with this Kevin and James thing? Explain. If it's gonna be a
Goku
reoccurring
T23
thing,
Goku T23 viewer request month. He for some reason renamed characters into dumb things, and then he didn't. Kevin is Krillin. I don't know why, and he says E for some reason. It's dumb.
So he'll say, instead of Solar Flare, he'll say Solar E.
And James is Gildarts, and he was fighting Itachi, and he was named James multiple times. And then the next time he showed up, he was Gildarts, and for the rest of the thing, he's just Gildarts. They just forgot that his name was James.
So everybody's like, where's James? Because James was here, and Kevin is just so annoying that everybody loves him because he annoys us.
You are now caught up on the lore.
Kevin is the GOAT.
And
That
I
made
am
more
worse for
sense
it.
than chapter 431 of My Hero. You have no idea how much I hate
Could
None.
Kevin beat Deku in a fight?
Yeah, he's got
Now
the E.
anybody can. Deku is fucking a wet blanket, bro.
He's
He
got
can't do a
he's
damn
got the
thing.
super armor. He's got the All
That's-
Might armor. He's Iron Man. Your favorite, Ralph.
He didn't make it. The bitch is dumb as a rock, and he's flying around in a fucking cyber suit. No, fuck that. He's a loser. Hope the thing fucking rusted. He falls 500 feet from the sky and splats in the goddamn ground.
so bad.
So Ochiko can move on and forget him again. It's so bad.
So
I'm happy it's over.
we got a little bit
He
of.
made Itachi look like a bitch. What?
Uh-oh.
Don't even worry about
I was
it.
like, what?
Don't even worry
Oh,
about
Kevin. So, what else happened over this last month for you guys? It has been a bit.
Nothing.
A lot.
We did our
That's like-
Thanksgiving thing. It killed us.
Well,
Beyond
I saw
that,
the
we didn't do
fucking
much.
food list.
Dude. We
You still working through
We
leftovers?
oh, they're still leftovers. Yeah. We need to throw them out soon, honestly.
They're gone.
Oh, they're past the date, bro. You need to get rid of that shit. If you eat it, you will regret it.
The first person started cooking, not even counting the day before, at 7 a.m. and we weren't done cooking till like 8 p.m.
Bean didn't make beans for Thanksgiving.
True.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I hate beans.
That's the funny part of it.
I did
Yeah,
notice that
that's
too in the picture. I was just like, oh, there was a joke here. Yeah, I had my most low-key Thanksgiving I've ever had.
Yeah.
My usually, at least the past couple of years, it's been we go to my sister's house, but she went to go visit my dad in Florida, so it was just my mom and I, and we were both like, we don't want to cook. Chinese. So
You're not wanting to cook? Shocker.
I know, but yeah, so just a little low-key Chinese Thanksgiving dinner.
You had
Honestly,
a Jewish
if-
Thanksgiving. My God.
Honestly, if we do this again next year, we gotta invite some people over. Just
Let us
take
know.
some plates. please.
Disagree.
There's still so much.
The mac and cheese ran out on Sunday.
Yeah, okay, the mac and cheese, that's a different
I'm
beast.
just saying.
The turkey
Yo,
was here for almost
I-
a week.
I know, so we
I,
need to.
for one, have no plans. Let's all go to the cop, bro.
We simply need
And
to
peace.
min-max.
No, I got a better idea. We all go to Mike's and we use the kitchen that never gets fucking used anyway.
Why? So can it catch on
A
fire
layer
from
of
the dust?
Let's just turn on this stove.
Whoosh!
Thank you for completing the joke I hoped you would make.
Nobody has 431 on my
I wonder why.
crazy. I'm like, I'll just read it while we're going through the nonsense, but
Don't nobody want to put that on their site.
wow,
It is
where's
garbage.
431?
In the dumpster where it belongs.
So, all right, so like I saw Tia where just went to my uncle's house after Thanksgiving. I may have eaten pizza. Poll in the chat: how many of you actually like turkey?
How about you make
Right
an
here.
actual poll in the chat, Mike?
That's a 1 from your boy.
That's a one for
One
your
for
boy.
1 for yes, 2 for no.
That's a one.
That's a 1 for your boy.
It's
I
delicious.
like turkey.
I love turkey.
Love it.
When it's hold up. When it's not dry.
When it's made correctly, absolutely. When it's trash, of course it's gonna be trash.
Yeah, I don't want to eat a
Facts.
trash pizza.
Yeah.
I had
Same
trash
goes for
turkey and
everything.
trash ham, and I was sad as fuck.
Oh yeah, no,
Hey, everything that we made was banging.
dude.
Dude,
We all
I
had a
ate
plate and got
sawdust
knocked out.
turkey. Sawdust turkey.
Crazy. I was
Jerky ham.
so proud of us because
The,
everything
the
was
candy
like
yams
perfect,
were still
perfect.
potato.
Got the
They were
skins
still
on and everything.
potato.
It's a worm in this thing.
The pie, the crust was not cooked. I was fighting people and
the
for my
roast,
life.
The greens, the mac and cheese, the turkey,
It was
the
all-
ham, the chicken.
Everything.
Everything was a banger. 9 at the minimum.
We killed
Next
it.
year, I'm going to your place. We're all going to your place. Mike,
Come
fuck
on
your family.
over.
We're going to the compost.
I don't know, man. My brother-in-law
Fuck your
makes
family.
makes steak.
Fuck your family. Fuck your family. We're going to the comp bros.
Get steak anytime.
Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
you can have turkey anytime. That doesn't change.
Nah,
Everything
nah.
you made,
nobody
you can
wants
make
to
it
make
literally
the turkey
anytime. That is
anytime.
irrelevant. I don't want to hear that.
No
We're
one
doing-
wants to
no,
make turkey anytime.
Mike, we are
Bruh.
Mike, we are doing the Thanksgiving of stuff. Okay, we're fucking doing this. This is happening.
It
So shut the
costs,
fuck up.
it's like a 6-hour thing. Nobody wants to make dinner for 6 hours.
The Thanksgiving of stuff. The stuffing of stuff.
Yeah, the podcast of stuffing. We do a live podcast here.
Yes.
Oh boy.
See, content. Now
We
Mike's
could do a
now
tier
Mike's starting
list
to
of the
consider it.
best and the worst Thanksgiving
Yes.
foods. That'd be kind of
Yes.
hype.
Turkey's bottom tier over here.
No.
Oh, dude, it would be problem.
Yeah.
That's it. I will tell. We will get the girls involved. Like, yo, we'll make this a fucking straight up thing.
No, we'll maybe not next year, maybe the year after, because y'all are supposed to come down for that Burger Fest.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Me too.
Hey,
Yeah,
yo,
remind me
that's
when that
gonna
is.
hit like crack. Y'all don't even know.
All right.
We do have an idea based on the fact
Yo-
that your ass went addiction mode.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
he pissed me off. Dude, DA is he sucks. So,
Yes, we know. We
so
know.
he smashed us in the chicken wing competition. I mean, slaughtered us. He killed us in the burger competition. And then Thanksgiving rolls around and he has a plate and a half and like, oh, I'm done. Oh my God, I'm so full.
Thanksgiving food is different.
I was like,
You know it.
okay, we can count on him because
And
we're all
you
getting
know
knocked out. We're all getting a plate like we're done. We're
You
cooked.
know it's
And I'm looking at DA like he's gonna
And-
lift us up,
and-
and he ain't doing.
and I got a bowl of my macaroni and greens. Then I got another plate, and then I got dessert. So I had
Dessert doesn't count.
So I had two
And I think the plate was a half. What'd you have on the plate?
turkey.
Okay.
I had some cranberry sauce.
Mhm.
I had some more mac and cheese. And
This guy's fucking complaining the mac and cheese is going Sunday while he's just.
dude, mac and cheese is like my top 3 foods, and it's Thanksgiving mac and cheese is something different.
Hold up. Okay, mac and cheese. Now we just talking basic mac and cheese, or what? What is your mac and cheese?
No.
You should have seen the mac and cheese we had.
I need to hear it.
Done correct.
Oh wait, do I have a picture? I do have a picture of it. I will send it in the Discord.
All right.
It's you make the noodles, you make the roux, you mix them together.
Baby, you got a stew.
You cut up some cheese in that, mix that together so there's big chunks of cheese. Sprinkle some cheese on top, put it in the oven, take it out.
Thank you, Mike.
Do you
It's how you said it. It's how you said make a
there was
stew.
also a little bit of
Sounds like you
seasoning
should
on
be in
top
Blue's
as well.
Clues.
No. It was immaculate.
Okay. By the way, why are you having mac and cheese on Thanksgiving? Do you
What?
not understand?
What?
What?
What what is wrong with you, meme?
Meme, you might need to come as well.
That's crazy. That's
Dude.
I actually feel bad. I feel bad for you.
And not limited to fucking things.
They've never had mac and cheese.
Like fucking every holiday. Like my aunt's recipe that then my mom took. Boy.
Never had a Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Okay, dude. You were about to have me genuinely concerned. Like, are you Harry Potter? Are you chained up under the stairs? Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
mac and cheese, bro.
I went to the whitest of white families Thanksgiving once, and they had mac and cheese.
Oh, that was you that one year?
Oh, it sucked. It was bad.
Now we talking like it was like crap shit.
pissed. I'm like, Duff, is this? Because I love mac and cheese. I got a big old plate. I'm just like,
Yeah. Was it melted American cheese?
it might as well have been.
Bro, I know people that do that. It disgusts me. They will squeeze out a packet of Velveeta, cover it the top with American cheese, and bake that shit.
You know, I'm just gonna show the
Crazy.
picture as it is. This picture's fucking enormous on my browser. It takes up the whole goddamn
Do it.
screen,
Oh,
and
the
that's
mac and
zoomed
cheese.
out. That's zoomed in. That's zoomed out. Wait, zoomed in. All right, here we go.
Oh man, that was fucking phenomenal.
It like I said,
Yo.
it was on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, it was cooked. It was completely.
What what type of cheeses did you put into it? That's multiple. I can tell.
You'd have to ask.
It was
Eric.
it was cheddar, Gouda,
Oh yeah, and
Hobie Jack.
he got a block of it and he shredded it himself.
Yeah, no, it was like 4 or 5 different cheeses in that bit.
Here, I can call him really quick.
There
don't
is
worry.
not enough lactate on the planet to allow me to survive that.
Oh yeah, you'd have been rocketing
Oh
off
yeah,
the
yeah.
toilet.
Same here. This is where it's just like I accept everything that's about to happen.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm shattering your toilet that fucking weekend. Like that's
The,
just happening.
The recipe that my family has will do breading on the top of it as well.
I can't rock with that.
Oh,
I can't
See,
rock
hold on. So see, there, BG, hold on.
Mhm.
There are 2 reasons why people do that, right? The first being like you see how on this picture that top crust of cheese is nicely browned and baked.
Yeah.
A lot of people use the pre-shredded cheese, and so it will never get that way. So to do that, they use the breadcrumbs to get that.
Mm.
The other way is they just can't cook. So that's the way those 2 doors swing. But I lean more towards what you guys just showed. If that nice browning is going on top, that means the cheese has been correctly handled.
I am throwing all the food that we made into that now,
All right,
just so
Mikey,
y'all
put it
can
up.
see.
Yeah,
Put
the
it up.
picture that I sent, it was on that Sunday where somebody killed all the mac and cheese and put an empty tin back in the fridge, and our little brother was just like, "Who the f did this?"
This is disrespectful.
That was you, Danny, wasn't it?
No,
I know who did it. I'm just not snitching on him. I know exactly who did it because I
Alright.
watched them do it.
Then I will assume who also did it based upon what you're saying.
All right, so
I
here
can
we.
look real quick and tell you.
You don't have to tell me because I can figure it out.
All right, so here we
Based
have
upon other things.
we have some nice wings, including some fancy blue Crocs.
Yep, that's your boy.
The mac and
Fucking
cheese.
Crocs are hideous.
Mac and cheese looks
You
like
saw
some.
me buy them.
I know you did. I know I did.
Is that
You did get
some?
paid that day.
I think is that mashed potatoes. I believe.
Yep.
What's this on the right?
That's a stack of butter, bro.
No, not the stack of butter.
Our
The
little
thing.
brother's girlfriend, she made bread pudding, but
Okay.
through a Mr. Magoo like situation,
Legitimately, the most cartoonish way.
she ended up dumping an entire thing of salt into that. And it's soaking into the cream on top and to get into it and everything, just to try to mass up. Threw it all away.
Had to.
Gone.
She remade it because she was really sad about it, but she was just like, "Oh my god!"
And you could taste how good it was or would have been, but it was gone.
That turkey looks so fucking good.
He
dude
slaughtered it.
slaughtered it.
It was amazing.
It was so good, dude.
That's lasagna.
Okay. Then, is that steak? What is that?
Roast.
Roast. Okay.
Hot roast.
Yeah.
Hot roast. Gotcha.
I make a mean pot roast.
He slaughtered it.
Yo, why haven't y'all cooked for us at Mike's ever?
We did.
He's offered.
I did offer, as a matter of fact.
When are we hanging out? We got to do a group.
We can cook very, very well.
We gotta do a cook. We gotta do something.
We cooked that breakfast that time we were at Duck House.
That's
when
true.
We made that French toast infused French
That's
toast.
true.
I do remember that.
That's a broccoli and cheddar soup.
Yeah.
Wait, I made a mac and cheese too once for us at Mike's place, at his old place.
I think you made. Was it mac and cheese or was it spaghetti?
It's mac and cheese.
Okay. Then some desserts.
Yeah.
These were some tarts that we made. Me and my little brother were just experimenting. There was a peanut butter one. There's a Nutella one. There's a s'mores one. We ended up making like a Butterfinger one and a cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake as well. Those are just little experiments. They were just like, hey, let's just do this while we're waiting around.
It was
Mhm.
straight.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right, and then just ham
Yeah.
and everything else. All right.
Cornbread. Yeah.
Fucking cornbread's disgusting.
Crazy.
Not that
S'mores
cornbread.
for Thanksgiving. Well, those are s'mores tart.
Yes.
Cornbread is disgusting. I've never had it.
Hey, come on,
I've had-
buddy.
You've had the
I have
wrong
had-
cornbread, sir.
I have had fucking award-winning national prize champion cornbread. Cornbread tastes like ass.
Hey, check this out. You think that somebody's mama isn't better than the award-winning cornbread? somebody out there that's just some old granny is one of the best cooks in the world, and nobody's gonna know that.
Dude, I was telling my friend about this where I went. Whoever my future wife is, she's cooked because I truly believe my mother was one of the greatest cooks I've ever experienced. And my wife will not live up to it. I apologize for future wife. She will not. And she will never taste her cooking, so she'll never know that hill she has to overcome. It got to a point, my mom used to make something called garbage spaghetti, where she'd take a bunch of leftovers and just a bunch of junk and just throw it into a spaghetti. And we were in Atlanta at the time, and my grandfather's co-workers and friends were just like, this looks like trash. Why would I ever eat this? Then they had a plate. A week later, they were like, when are you making that again? I don't know. My grandmother is one of the worst cooks I've ever seen in my life.
Terrible.
She made it broccoli and cheese. Inedible. My mom came over, tasted it, put like 4 things in it, and we smashed it. I don't know what she did to this day. One of the greatest cooks I've ever experienced.
Oh.
Oh, deviled eggs. Yeah. My family.
Yeah, I
loves
want to
those.
make deviled eggs at some
No.
point.
No. The one soaked in beet juice? Nah. Absolutely
Oh
not.
no. So yeah, next year Burger Face, but we could definitely do a Thanksgiving the year after.
Y'all are gonna have to carry me out. My left foot will be inoperable by the end
Wheelchair
of
him out.
Mike's gout will be disrupted. That man will turn into Bigfoot, Littlefoot.
Hey, just cut it off at this point. It ain't getting better.
It hurts.
This
It
is
hurts so good though. It hurts.
And with every bite, his foot swells 6 more inches. He looks like Fred Flintstone by the time we're leaving.
Tia, boy, have you
When
missed some
is that?
podcasts? It's been like a year and a half.
Yeah.
But
When is that again? You got to let us know so we can make sure we schedule them accordingly.
But I guess just like other things that in terms that happened this past couple weeks. I had my vacation, and in typical me fashion, where the moment my body's like, "Oh, you're relaxing," something happens.
Did you break your ass again?
Got better, but the first day, literally the first day on my cruise, walking around the boat, just getting my bearings, things wasn't the gout. But I'm walking, I'm like, my right foot's starting to hurt a little bit. Tendinitis. I remembered some physical therapy things because I've had this before. But not walking, perfectly fine. Walking, hard limp for 3 days.
Mike, I have a genuine question. Who were you in a past life that you are getting punished incrementally with
I
body
wish
failure
I knew.
year after year?
I wish I knew.
Because I need to know if I'm dealing with Adolf Hitler. Like, what did you do, bro?
I
You
don't
are
know.
slowly breaking down.
It's not even all that slow. He is not there yet.
But sans that, vacation was very nice.
There
Boy,
you go.
But just it was just it literally like the end of the day. I'm like, I couldn't even be mad. I'm just like, yep.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, it is what it is.
you can't do anything. We need to put you in a bubble.
Mike is very much like I was when I was having my weird con stories where I was just like, man, it's just this now.
Yeah.
It just exists in this way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is what it is, and we just
Yep.
move on positively as we possibly can.
I've definitely said
Mike-
that
Mike's
line a
list
lot
indeed
this past
exists.
year. It is
Boy,
what it is.
I
It
can't.
is what it
I
is.
can't imagine. Like,
Bro, every time you traveled, you had shit like that too.
no, but the thing is, that was outside. That was not me.
I
This
don't
is
know.
your own physical form saying, "Nah, it's time to go."
You literally
And
have a
you
story
keep
on the
living.
podcast, the old podcast, but the podcast where you rolled down a hill.
Yeah, that was
Just
because of
let-
the broken
was
sidewalk. Yeah, fuck the boulder story. No, because the sidewalk was broken. My foot got caught and I rolled. Yes, outside of my control.
The bleach.
How
You ruined
far?
that episode of Metalocalypse for me, and it's one of my favorite lines, and it's one of my favorite episodes.
Who ruined it?
Hmm?
Who ruined it?
Ralph.
How?
Cause you remember the Greyhouse story where he was just
Oh,
like they served
yeah.
him cleaner.
Yeah.
And just the joke on the episode was no, drink the bleach.
Dude, I shit happens to me. Shit happens from you, Mike.
I would argue it's still to me. It's just internal.
No, it's from you. It is literally you.
I still argue.
No, this is.
Have you asked your parents like, hey, am I in store for any surprises once I hit 40?
Oh no,
or
I
something?
know everything that's in
Oh, I
store
know
for
what's
me.
coming.
Yeah. That's why, like, when I first got the gout diagnosis, at first I was just like, I don't think there's family history. But then I got home and I was like, Hey, Dad.
I've never seen my dad eat a burger. Wait a second.
And it was the fucking joke that I had to him when we went on this cruise. I'm like, well, if I run out of my meds, I know you got some.
Oh, that's fucking terrible.
Oh, boy. But the other only interesting thing, really, that, well, a GalaxyCon, but the other thing that happened was the Smash tournament that I hosted literally 4 days after I got back from said vacation. I got off the plane Monday, and then the weekend was the tournament. Sans one little tech issue that I fixed in an hour. I'm still shocked how well it went. Which is, again, I am always expecting something to go catastrophically wrong. Always. Had the one issue, and it was just, there's this thing that I was using when I was doing the streams at the locals, where you send, like, you have one computer sending a high-quality video feed over your intranet that you can access from any computer in your house. You can have it feeding into OBS, and then you can have OBS feeding the stream, like what you're showing on stream, out directly. That way it's instantaneous. I had a feed going out to my TV downstairs so people could watch, killing the stream. Like every 30 seconds, I was seeing nothing, it's back. Nothing, it's back. Nothing, it's back. So I turned it off, and then from there, a fucking dream. With how, and like afterwards, we went to Korean barbecue. We did the same thing last year. The literal 180 flip of how I felt last year when the stupid fucking internet at that coffee shop ruined the stream, where I was legitimately pissed off because it was outside of my control. I could not do anything. The stream was fucking ruined. To this year, where I'm happy eating good Korean barbecue. I'm just like, holy fuck. And everyone, super respectful, cleaned up after themselves. I didn't really have to do all that much afterwards besides, like, disassemble the tech that I had done. So, very, very, very good weekend. Was very happy. And then, yeah, I did a GalaxyCon this weekend because I didn't know about it. And then I was like, is there a Smash tournament? There is. Prize pool. I did end up winning it. And, yeah, I don't think any tournament that I've ever been to or even had a reasonable shot of winning has ever had the amount of money that I won.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was like $300 that I won. And it was just
Right
like
to the dealer's room.
oh
Back
boy.
into the system.
Immediately.
Right into the system. Crazy.
Immediately. Boy, dude, Temptation. They actually had, so the dealer's room, again, the Columbus Convention Center, you guys have been to it if you've ever been to it. Most of the cons that we go to there are anime cons, smaller. They usually have smaller dealer's rooms. This was, so for Oda, for DA and Ralph, I want to say it was like in between a third and a half the size, which is still fucking
Which is
huge.
still massive.
Yeah.
Okay.
And because like the other portion of the event expo hall was the wrestling ring that they had, which actually I need to send a video. I just, because it was right next to where the tournament was and they had the curtain open. So I just like went over, took a small video. Full wrestling ring, full stage, full ramp entrance. Like they had some stuff going on. And actually, I forget, I took a picture or video. As the tournament was starting, they had a bunch of AEW wrestlers that were doing like a small panel in that area as well. Orange Cassidy, a bunch of
Swerve.
a bunch of people were there. Yeah, the guest list was stupid. As I texted in our chat, I was like, I might go get an autograph from the Zelda voice actress. And I walked up, I was like, $40. No, thank you. And I was like, I was just looking at her. Yeah, I was looking at her. I didn't look at like what the prices were, the big names were, which I'm sure are probably way higher.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I did just
I
like
think
walk
Weird
by.
Al was there, and
Yes, he
his
was.
was like 120, 130.
And he was also behind a curtain. you couldn't see him. He was sequestered off. Like, there's a couple people I walked by, Charles Martinet, Chris Sabat, Mick Foley. Most of the wrestlers were gone at that point. But a bunch of different other people too, voice actors and whatnot. But yeah, honestly, I would super recommend. That might be a con that I think all of us would enjoy. Like going there.
If I would have known it was at the Columbus one, I would have went.
And
AEW.
If I had known that you would want to go, I would have forced myself to go.
Yeah.
I was like, well, now I have a reason BG wants to go. And then I would have done my $500 worth of autographs, and then I would have been pissed. So I guess it was just purely the live action Mihawk and live action Buck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Bad dealer's room.
Like, I gotta go there. I gotta come back.
And
I gotta
it
spend the
sucks
money.
because this was legitimately one of the best AEW weekly shows in history.
Mm-hmm.
It was fantastic.
There was a couple of sword vendors there that had a closer master sword to the one I've been hunting for a while now. It was a sheath, and it was kind of the right shape.
Closer.
But after I bought a bunch of prints and stuff, I'm like, no, it was like $200, and I'm like, I'm not paying $200 for something that's kind of right.
Yeah,
I will pay more for it to be correct, imperfect. Yeah. That vendor for Legends of Dragoon. I come back. Hey, I bought these two. Can I just do the like 30 off for 3? Like, yeah, we're not selling these. I'm just like,
DA's response of, you can delete this now. I was dying, bro. Straight up on the floor dying.
I'm just like, yeah, he's one of the 5 fans. And they're like, yeah, I think the other 4 bought. Are the ones that bought things here.
Ain't nobody care about that game, bro.
Nobody.
Hey, I care. At least 4 other people do.
Is there a Legend of Dragoon Discord that you're a part of?
No, actually, no,
Not enough people.
But there is a Discord for the game, and they're doing the Severed Chains mod, which I will play as soon as it's released. Recommended build 3.
Can you imagine if you made a Discord server that had like 5 people, and then just eventually Discord's like, hey, you're taking up server space. You got
Hey,
you got to go.
You just get a DM saying, hey fam, we're gonna need you to give up the ghost, bro. This ain't never happening.
I don't know what you're trying to do here, but you're not doing it.
Or you are, and you still need to go.
Oh boy. So, unless you guys have any other random things you want to talk about in terms of what you did over the past month, we can do a few topics.
Yeah, nope.
I got you.
All right. Well, actually, I know one thing that BG's doing because I have never seen this man talk about Pokemon in my life, and all of a sudden I see you fucking tweeting up a storm because of that TCG app.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
dude.
a trading card game man.
People are
I
on that thing.
I do not want to spend $300 on packs to build a deck, and I don't want to spend $500 on eBay for a specific deck. I just don't want to do that. So I'm perfectly fine playing through mobile,
I love
especially since Shadowverse 2 isn't coming out until next spring.
how like one of the main advertisements for the game, it didn't talk about like you could play your friends, you didn't talk about you could do this. It's like you swipe to open the pack, and people are like,
Yep.
yes, let's go.
So
That's how they get you. That's the
hold on.
thing.
That's not new. That's not something they started.
No,
You know
they
who
didn't
the first
start
to
it.
do
Nobody cares about it starting it. They just want
But the
it.
fact that it's in there is people are like, yes.
It's not a surprise though. Like
It is
Rainbow
a surprise.
Six did
A
that
lot
5
of places
years
don't
ago.
have that. Shadowverse doesn't do it, and that's my favorite trading card game. Yeah, no, it's not a standard. Da, you talked about that's how they get you. Hey, there's people that are just like, I've gotten every promo card, every possible. Here's the amount of money I had to spend, and it was something like $3,200.
Mm.
And that's and the next boosters come out next month. Like Hey, so do it again, cuck.
Pokemon,
Damn.
despite how much they rush Game Freak, how the game quality has been, they know one thing that they can do well, and that is make money.
Milk the
Chill.
whale.
Chill.
You got the people that grew up with Pokemon who now have the money, and then you also have the kids, which was always the market.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
yeah.
constantly on the hunt for Gyarados stuff because Gyarados is the coolest mother in the universe.
I found that wooden card vendor. They were out of it. I tried to get it for you. I tried to get it for you.
Oh, I guess Dragoon would not have advanced kind of benefited your boy. Is that a good thing? You saying that like it's a positive? Hey, all I know is one person got a wood carving of a thing they love, and it's between the two of us, and it ain't you.
And it ain't you.
All right.
Oh, by the way, if I could get commission for, dude, I swear I've sold at least 7 of those things by posting them
wait.
up on.
You made them?
No, what?
Oh.
Posters that he bought on Etsy.
Yeah. and
Oh,
I
sorry.
posted them up online, and people are like, "Oh my god, where'd you get them?" And I linked it to it. I swear I've sold at least 7.
We're selling these?
As in- As in, you were being a salesman, not the creator. That's why I got confused.
Yeah. If I can get a commission off of affiliation,
That Etsy store is just sending out emails. Look, we understand it's a joke. We're gonna refund your money. Ha ha ha, Dragoon. Oh, I'm a fan. No, you're not. We understand the grift.
He's dragooning, all right. It's terrible.
Let's see what else we got.
I've been looking for a really good like Gyarados card because I used to have a Mewtwo EX card. I've been looking for a really good one.
Mm-hmm.
Just to like display because I love Gyarados. But maybe one day.
We have. I'm not gonna go through them, but they did do the Game Awards nominee announcements, and mostly it's just like one. It really solidified, in terms of the quote unquote AAA games, the popular games, how sparse this year was. Like just in terms of. Like a lot, like I guess heavy hitters, so to speak. Just because most of the categories
should not be there.
most of the categories were the same games, like almost across the board.
It's so hilarious that DLC is now can just be game of the year.
And that was the other thing, was the drama around that Elden Ring DLC was a Game of the Year nominee.
Yeah, that's disgusting. It shouldn't be allowed. I also cannot believe that thing, like I said, Black Myth, it feels so much like, hey, we're placating to those people that would be crying about this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 1,000%.
Actually, I didn't, because I'm pretty sure, I don't know if there was like a cutoff or something, but I was honestly surprised Rivals 2 was not even a nominee for Fighting Game of the Year.
Mm.
It's been getting stupid
Marvel
hype.
Rivals?
No, Rivals of Aether 2.
Oh, you happy? I was like,
This
what?
muff said, Marvel Rivals.
I was like, what are you talking about? The game just came out.
No. Yeah, Rivals 2 has been in like beta for a bit and then actually officially released like a month or so ago. But
Gotcha.
But yeah, I think this coming Thursday? I think is the actual awards. Yep. I'll probably do a stream of watching it. But
if you do, maybe I'll join. Maybe I'll slide on in there.
Wouldn't be like a VOD or anything, but just watch along. Obviously a bunch of different movies that came out. Wicked getting good reviews. There's some bigger horror movie that I'm forgetting that also came out as of recently, but
Terrifier 3.
Which I've now I didn't know like the whole like indie behind the scenes of it and what have you.
Oh, I did, yeah.
And then Ice Nine Kills
it's not
made
a good
music
movie.
Ice Nine Kills made a music video to the franchise. Actually featured the actor who portrays the clown.
Yep.
My drummer left to go with Knight Rider. He left Fame for Friends, which is respectable. But Speaking of Marvel Rivals, has anyone else here played it?
Not yet.
I haven't
want
loaded
to.
it up yet.
Okay, I still need to as well, so we'll save that for
I'm,
later.
I'm waiting for like a month or two to try it out, so they can find any bug, get them out of there. Any super
So,
overpowerful character.
They said it was
pull
a
it back.
super
Yeah, there's no
positive
buggy.
launch.
Yeah, no bugs. Like there's
But there are characters that
Yeah.
are just like,
And that's what I want. Just like
Yeah.
whatever super overpowerful, pull them back, and then we can start getting
from what I'm
because the
from
game
what I'm
hasn't
hearing.
started yet.
Yeah, the game is released in like the smoothest release they've had. People have seen like a major game release in years. But yeah, Squirrel Girl is fucking strong. Strong.
Squonk.
I feel like I also heard
she in there.
Spider-Man as well.
Spider-Man, but the thing is that requires you to take off smart aim for his webbing, for his
Mhm.
swing.
Mm-hmm.
And not everyone can do that. So if you get
Gotcha.
matched with somebody who understands movement, yeah, you're just gonna get fucking destroyed.
Oh, the execution.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
That's-
I think right now the biggest problem is Jeff. From everything I've seen, the healer, Shark Boy himself, is the biggest problem because his ult, because of where the points usually are, they're very close to an edge. And his ult is he sucks everyone within a radius into himself, and then he does damage to them while they are inside. But he can then dive bomb off the map and kill everyone.
Yeah, so you can kill like 3 or 4
The
people.
whole team.
instantly.
No, the whole team. I've watched wipes happen. And he also, but the thing is, he also takes in his teammates. It's everyone in that circle. So if you are there, you are getting Oko. The entire team is just going night night. I've seen so many video clips of just this little shark bastard just kamikaze running this shit. And it's fucking hilarious. It is the funniest thing. He is a great healer, but he is a kamikaze fucking pilot. It is fucking incredible. Besides that, the only major problem I've also seen is Doctor Strange. You can set his sling ring fucking teleporter at the gate, at the enemy gate, and then set it off the map. So people are coming out of spawn, just like running out the gate and instantly dying. I've seen full squad wipes off that as well because everybody runs out at the same time and then just fucking dies. Because you can pick and choose where it does it. He doesn't have to have eyesight. He can channel the spell at a distance.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
they have
stuff like that.
they have some work to do, but there's not a lot. Like they have some balancing and some mechanics to play with. But I think overall, when it comes to games like this, like Overwatch when it launched, like half the roster was just like, I can do this dumbass fucking thing that shouldn't be allowed. And now the game is like, nobody's fun to play. So it's like, where does as long as you can keep mechanics making sense, stop at that point, please. I think they have that because every character feels unique to play. From what I'm seeing, like everybody has their needs. Fucking Bucky, Winter Soldier's ultimate is one of the funniest things. If you guys have not seen videos of Bucky plays yet,
Yeah.
when he uses his arm and just yells again, and his fucking arm fucking does the thing. It is one of the scariest things. You will watch entire teams just start flailing, looking for where he's coming from the sky because he just jumps up, and then you're like, "Fuck, where?" It's the entire team. It is great. And I highly, if you haven't started playing the game yet, just watch some clips, man. It is really good shit. There are some really good plays that are possible, and then there is some fucking funny shit that can be done. I watched my brother play it last night. It made me sad. Fucking terrible.
All right, last two things that I have. Those that love TikTok, be prepared. The ban was upheld in court. And TikTok has until January 19th to sell their company to a US-based company. That ain't happening in a month.
Nope.
It's never happening.
So
Absolutely disgusting.
Here's the fun part too, is that people on TikTok are like, well, the new app is Lemonade. We go to Lemonade. Lemonade's the new thing that's owned by TikTok. It's the same company. It's not an option. It's part of the ban. It's not your refuge.
Yeah, it's I don't understand. Like, I understand the overarching argument of the potential of stealing data, but American companies steal data every day.
Mhm.
Like, what do you think
And then sell it to
China
foreign
can do
powers.
with it? Yeah, what do you think China could do with your browsing data, with your algorithmic data, with your location? Like, unless they're geolocating people, like,
You mean
What do you-
like Niantic did?
so, like, what do you?
Yeah, Facebook.
And it's so crazy that this went through so quickly. Yet all these things that can help Americans 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, never down the line. But banning TikTok was so quick.
Dude, look at the average age range for the House and Congress. That's your answer. They see, oh, China owns it. It's got to go. They don't understand the
They're
internet.
so old
Have
and
you,
white.
I know we have seen these fucking imbecilic dinosaurs interviewing tech company owners, executives, and workers, and they can't even process what the fucking internet is. People who don't know shouldn't push the envelope on things they don't know. Ask to be educated and then make a decision. There's been no education. There's no open minds because the current leading governing ship of this fucking country is a bunch of fucking morons. It's just the fucking most painful thing to witness happen in real time. Okay.
Yeah, this is a terrible time to be alive.
And now we've got the astrology motherfuckers talking about how we're at the 250 year mark of this fucking big astrological cycle. And the last time this happened was the American Revolution, guys. So 2025, we're going to see the American Revolution 2.0 go down again. You know, the governments are falling. Assad just fucking left. It's all going down. 2025, the whole world's going to explode again.
They'd be super smug if they were right. They'd be like, ugh. What else you got?
Yes.
Dude.
Oh.
Oh, wait a second.
I mean, the whole conversation started because somebody just took out this fucking CEO, and now this is the most united the general public has ever been. There isn't a single fucking person, left, right, center, that's going to fucking put this
the
motherfucker
funny
in.
thing
No one is willing to look for him.
There's people on the right, big influencers like I forget
Ben
their
Shapiro.
name.
Ben
Yeah,
Shapiro.
like Ben
I saw
Shapiro.
that.
And there was some Matt Walsh, I think.
Yep.
And the comments are just like, no, them, kill them. Like, you're getting turned on by your
stance
people.
ain't it. This stance ain't it. Clearly, you're part of their crowd. You're on the
Hey,
list now. These are your
Pat
people
Real
telling you how
bozo.
they feel. It's over. It's over. People are done, bro.
The funniest thing was companies just getting rid of their leadership pages. You
Deleting
cowards!
Wikipedia articles.
Dude, you cowards!
Yeah, it's
Scared to get cooked.
it's funny.
So that is the last thing
Hey,
I
how
have
about
on the list.
instead not be terrible people?
Impossible. Impossible.
Okay.
So
Did you
obviously,
hear? You guys all heard that this motherfucker's body was like stepped over by the board members so they could continue their meeting, right?
Of
Nope.
course.
That's one of the funniest. Yeah, the members of the board stepped over his bleeding body so he can get in the building to make sure the meeting started on time.
Step right over you, pimp. Let me excuse me.
And then his insurance, the company he was the CEO of, denied the family's claim to use an ambulance. It wasn't part of his coverage.
Beautiful.
They had to pay out of pocket.
That reminds me of the woman that's just like in Texas was super anti-abortion, and then her daughter needed an abortion and didn't get it because the doctor was like, no,
Mhm.
can't do that. And she died.
Nobody cares about you. No one. You owe lineage to no one. Take care
It
of
is
you
literally-
and yours.
This is
Fuck
what we
everyone else.
wanted, and now we're suffering for it.
mhm.
And that's what they should get.
So some more fun facts.
Lepers wouldn't eat my face.
Yeah. So more fun facts about the CEO shooting. The bullet casings that were used in the shooting by the shooter had written on them "depose, deny, delay," which is terminology often used to deny coverage for anyone on
Hey.
health insurance.
This is a Batman villain.
And
You
then,
hear what's in his backpack?
yes, the backpack that was also recovered at the scene had a Tommy Hilfiger shirt, whatever reason, and Monopoly money
This motherfucker was the Joker, bro.
in his backpack.
It's legit a Batman villain.
Did you hear why we have his face, by the way? So the only reason this motherfucker was outside for more than 10 hours and no camera could find his face. Do you know what made him turn around and got his face put on a picture? Get it? DA? What was it?
Wanted that booty.
He got caught checking her out, man. He was staring straight at that ass. And he got caught on camera.
Mhm. Who amongst us is planning a murder? Can't you be like, now,
Damn.
you killed it, girl.
You
I know
watch
I
his
just killed it, but
You
you
know who you
killed it.
Ain't denying you coverage.
Hey, shit, man,
Do
you
those
covered.
fans have enough coverage?
That is the funniest fucking part. The only reason why anyone knows who this fucking clown is because he was like, damn.
And then there's a lot of people who are like, yo, he got a nice smile.
Yeah, Haley's one of them. Kelly's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
The girls are all them.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get a lot of fan mail if he gets caught. He's gonna get prison married.
Did you see the assassin gathering outside the building?
Nope.
They had a fucking lookalike contest outside the building he was shot at today.
That's just morbid.
Yeah, just look up UEC assassin lookalike get together. Dude, it was fucking wild. There were dudes who just looked 1-to-1. It was fucking hilarious.
It's crazy that this dude, this muffin hero, he just this hot hunk, and then and Donald Trump assassin is just this nerd.
Hey, maybe that's why one guy hit the target and the other one couldn't.
One guy was dude. This dude's aim was impeccable too. Like this was a trained motherfucker. Is this that
He
dude?
was
What was it?
ready.
Is this the Olympic guy? Is that who this is? The guy from the Olympics was like just dead-eyed it, man. Like it's insane. It's insane. The amount. It's the thing. The reason why
I just
I
found it.
genuinely like, dude. I wasn't kidding. It's fucking hilarious. The thing that makes me like I laugh so hard about the whole thing of this is like I said before, is this is the most unified the general public has been
Yes.
since 9/11, man. Like
Because
Everyone
everybody
is on
feels
this
the
fucking side.
impact of health. Everyone feels it.
Mm-hmm.
And they understand it's ridiculous. And it's just like, oh, you're a monster. This whole system is awful. If a top mother dies, they die.
The fact that he couldn't get coverage and he's the guy, that should tell you everything.
And we probably all
And
have a
then we could
story
go-
in one way, shape, or form in terms of getting something denied.
This would be like the CEO of the people that make the McDonald's ice cream not being able to get ice cream at McDonald's. Like, you understand what the problem is, right?
And then, especially considering we could go 15 miles up the road and get free health care. It's right over there.
Yeah.
It's right
There's
over
an
there.
example right there.
It's
They're just like,
working. Like,
The
this is the
fact
crazy
that-
part.
There's an example
Yeah,
everywhere in the
that
fucking
happened.
world but here.
Dude, the experiment has worked everywhere.
Yep.
Why are we not doing it? We've got case studies.
Because the companies that pay this money pay our government, because
Yep.
the law that stopped that from being
Lobbyists.
legal was repealed.
How is
Thanks to Ronald
lobbyists
Reagan.
legal?
Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan. Ronald
But the
Reagan.
trickle down.
Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan.
Oh
Ronald
yeah,
Reagan.
Ronald Reagan was also the
Ronald
problem with stock buybacks. He
Ronald
stuck
Reagan.
this country.
Ronald Reagan. Hey guys, it's almost like electing a fucking actor to be the goddamn president of the fucking United States is a bad idea.
Yeah, that's why we did a reality star this time.
Twice.
Just saying. just saying.
So nice we did it twice.
Yeah,
How long
he
do
did
the
a
public
great
forgets
job the
about it?
first time. Ugh.
How long do the public forgets about it is a tough question because right now the internet is on fire with it, and so it's kind of a tough call. Does this become something that's ingrained? It's like, do things start happening because of this? That's kind of how this goes. If we see another attempt at another high-standing CEO or part of a company, if we start seeing some real like comic villain shit start to happen, that's when you know things are going to stick around for a while. But if you don't see anything within like the next week or two of anything even attempting to happen without like an arrest happening saying that they were planning on copying, or if you don't see anything like that happening, it's going to go away pretty quick. But for the most part, right now, it's a big thing, and it's just what smoke and mirror is going to get put up just in time to stop this whole fucking charade. Unless something actually real happens to keep this in the moment, relatively soon. Sad but true.
As most news cycles go.
Well, for here anyway, we have a very short attention span because we're programmed that way, so we don't ask too many questions. That's what we're made to do.
It
That's
is
why
very
TikTok is being banned.
Yeah. It is
Good night,
very
everyone.
it is very interesting just because how like certain algorithms and stuff are in most, I'll call them major social media spheres, where some stuff gets obscured, some stuff gets pushed to the front and what have you, and where that's not exactly happening on Blue Sky. I did not know about the whole
Because
Syria
there's no
thing.
algorithm.
Yeah, I did not know about the Syria thing until I just was scrolling through Blue Sky. The Syrian like revolution that is happening that no one's talking about.
I'm on politic TikTok. I'm deep in politic TikTok. I've been seeing that shit all day since last night. It's fucking hilarious because now Russia lost one of its main strategic places in the fucking area with Assad being outed and the rebels taking over. It's not good. Russia's looking real bad right now. They need Trump in that office to fucking help them out because this is looking bad. The ruble is looking real bad. So
The ruble is crazy.
dude, it's all looking real bad. So Putin needs something, bro, and that something is Donald Trump. It's bad. It's real bad.
But in terms of how do we stop this? Obviously a difficult question. Basically, you try to control what you can control in your sphere.
Yep.
There's a lot of people that I've seen, what have you, where it's just like, I'm just going to double down on local efforts. Supporting libraries, supporting, just kind of like little public initiatives here and there. Volunteering at a shelter, doing this, doing that. Just...
Yep, starting locally is the best way to do it.
Doing what you can within your means.
Mm-hmm.
That is the best thing you can do.
It's
because every little bit does help.
option.
This was a big thing, and it's a big hurting of the country. But the little things do help.
Yes and no. They do in your sphere, right? They'll help your sphere.
That's all you can do right now because
But that's
the
it.
overarching
That's all you
thing
can do
is
for
cooked
yourself
right now.
is that if you those are two separate questions. What can I do to help myself, and what can I do to help the problem? They're two separate questions.
No, you can't help the problem right now. It's impossible.
That's why I said you can.
Because
the question was, what can we do to
would help the problem, and they're trying to destroy education in America. Like there's nothing there's nothing personally a person can do to fix the overarching problem of this country, unless they change the religion of Christianity and help education as a whole.
The thing is that this happened before. This has happened many times in history. The way this changes is that people just really and truly have enough, and things happen by blood. This is how
it's got to be a large number of people to do it. You can't just be a lone person taking out like 3 people and thinking it's going to change.
Correct.
Everything.
There's no John Wick in real life. There's no Jason Bourne in real life. That's not how the world works. the how do you change corrupt political systems or governance systems is you put your wholehearted effort in to change your own inner sphere. And if that doesn't lead to change, which we're not seeing it lead to much change because we've been doing that now for 20, 30, 40 years, eventually the ones breaking it break it fully, and everyone has enough because they don't
And
have
we're
enough.
getting there.
Because they don't have enough and can't get any more to help themselves. So then you make it so that the 99% have to take it back.
If these tariffs and all these plans are
Dude,
actually
it's so bad.
enacted,
So-
within 2 years, you're gonna see some.
You heard the new thing?
nonsense.
No. Hear how he's planning to fix that already? Did you hear the new thing?
Which one?
We're going to occupy Mexico. That's his
How would-
solution.
He's an idiot.
To secure the American border, we need to get rid of the cartels, and we do that by occupying Mexico. He's also floated occupying Canada.
If that's the case, why are y'all acting like crime is such a huge thing right now?
Because it's drugs.
In these places where
Drugs.
you're controlling it. Oh,
Drugs.
I guess because of the immigrants, they came over and jacked up crime with their fentanyl pills or whatever nonsense you're talking about.
Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. It's been the
Brands
same
and
playbook.
circuses.
Same playbook. Every fucking regime. Same playbook. It's the same thing every fucking time. Kristallnacht, Nazi Germany. Same deal. We've been here before. We've seen it 1,000 million times in every major power. It's how it always goes.
Bro, this mother said they're eating the dogs and cats and worms.
Not elected.
Dude, it's education.
Vance admitted it was a lie. Not elected.
It's education. And that's why so many Republicans want to strip education, because the only reason to vote Republican is if you're an idiot.
Yep.
And they need people to be idiots.
It also doesn't help that the Democrats are just a bunch of fucking morons. So
But it also doesn't help that people want a perfect candidate.
Mhm.
At least on the Democrat side.
it's all marketing. It's all marketing.
It's so
It's all
stupid,
marketing, bro.
dude.
The Democrats
It's
can
so
market.
ridiculous the standard to which Democrats need to be held
Mhm.
on all issues.
Mhm.
Like, Trump is a nonsense man.
Mhm.
What can you tell me about his policy?
Yep.
Concepts.
But
Here's the thing.
two
When you're willing
bad
to lie-
things about a
when you're willing
Democrat,
to lie, it
it's
doesn't matter.
over.
When you're willing to lie, it doesn't matter because you can say whatever you want because you don't care. Because
No.
you know,
No,
you
even
know
if you say
everyone
whatever
will
you want,
either believe
it-
the lie or not.
no,
willing to
it's up
lose.
to the people not to believe the lie, but they're idiots.
Yep.
The issue stems from people being stupid.
Mhm.
And there's no
here's-
way to fix stupid people except to educate them. And there's too many people of our age that are dug in. They're cooked. They see the data and they ignore it except for that one little piece that supports them.
DA, I hope you're
It
enjoying
starts
your
with
nap.
children. That's why they're trying to kill education. So these kids and these Gen Zers and these Gen Alpha people can grow up and be idiots.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the goal. That's
Wake
how
up,
it
DA.
works.
I'm looking at my phone.
You look like you're passed
I'm
out.
not so disrespectful that I would go to sleep.
No, it's crazy because people say, oh, both parties are garbage. There are issues of both parties, but there's one that's a true garbage party. The other one's just pretty bad, not very good. A 6 out of 10. The other is a 2 out of 10.
Mhm.
Everything in the world you can point to and go, oh, both are garbage. A thing, 2 pizza places, oh, both are garbage. Well, they're not gourmet, so of course. Oh, these are 2 gourmet places. Well, it's not the best in the world, so they're both garbage. But they're both 8 out of 10 pizzas. Don't care, they're not 10 out of 10. You can always go this stupid, hey, the both sides not good. No, there's one that's really bad.
Mm-hmm.
But
here's
Jill
the thing.
Stein, though.
Here's the thing, and here's kind of what did it for the Democrats this time around, is that they while Trump just kept harping on the same old lines, he focused on the thing that worked the first time: incite fear. What are people worried about? What are people scared of? What do I want to make people scared of? Fear is a tactic, and it's always worked. The Democrats didn't do anything about that. They just kept placating. We're going to make your lives better. Okay, one side is saying I have to be afraid of this thing, but you're not talking about this thing. So what am I supposed to believe? I have to worry about the thing that I should be afraid of, right? It's again, smoke and mirrors, man. That's how it always has to play. The Democrats did not market themselves correctly this time around, and they haven't in a long time. They don't understand the way the game has been turned in. It's gone. The old world is fucking gone. The old political sphere is fucking gone. And the current way they're fucking playing this game no longer exists. They had to change the rule book on their own play side, and they didn't. They tried to play it safe. They played it too safe. They needed shock and awe, and they had none of it. They had Tim Walz as vice president with Kamala Harris as the presidential pick. It should have been a slam dunk, but they didn't market themselves correctly. That's the whole fucking point. That's what happened here. Their optics were fucking trash. It's the sad point, and now because of it, we're going to suffer because we fell so deep into this fucking trench, this party political based trench, because us versus them, and nobody can see it. They understand that it's there, but they don't actually visually understand. Both these parties not great, sure. One is worse than the other, like you said. But with one side saying, "Hey, fear, this is the thing you should be afraid of. I want to address the fear," and one side going, "I'm going to make your rent cheaper." What side are people going to be thinking more about? The fear or this? It's fear. It's the unknown. It's the thing that sucks the human mind in like nothing else. It's the unknown. It's fear.
Hey, let's wrap this up because I want to do some work before I get some done in.
I'm hoping we have an actual fun fact, DA.
Yeah. Really quick, last thing. Everybody go see Mufasa. 40 facts about Thanksgiving.
Ain't nobody seen
We got, what was it, T-minus 12 days till Sonic 3, baby.
Oh, dude,
Sonic 3, baby. That pre-order thing sent me. I think I was on the cruise, and I was just like, oh, no.
Yes.
For those that don't know,
for your boy.
For those that don't know, Sonic 3 already has more pre-orders than Mufasa. Triple the amount of pre-orders than Mufasa. Not looking good.
All that means is just Sonic is just gonna make 1.5 billion and Mufasa's gonna make 500 million, and that's all I need. Both can succeed.
Was the amount.
What was the amount?
I think it was 800 million.
Oh no!
Yeah. Mike,
that's not good.
Hold up. I got it.
That's really not good.
It is.
I remember the number. You're not
800
getting it,
mil.
homeboy.
What?
You ain't getting it. You ain't
That's
getting
too
it.
much.
Because the last one made like 1.8 billion. Like,
Yeah, you ain't coming close.
Hold
up. So hold up. I actually have a nail in the coffin for you here, DA. One of my friends is a diehard Lion King fan. I mean, they consume all Lion King media with passion.
half. That's what you were looking for, half.
Their exact words were, "I have no interest in Mufasa. It does
Dude,
nothing for the
I
war."
went to the movies. I can't remember what I went to go see, and they were like, "Hey, did you see that poster for Mufasa out there?" And the other person they were with was like, "Yeah, it looks trash."
You got nothing coming. You have a
Boy,
video
start
you
writing that
gotta
script,
make.
baby.
This mug gonna make 200 mil.
Boy.
Max.
Boy, do the lyrics of Live and Learn have like such a deeper meaning with this bet too as well? Like, if you really think about it.
You know what? It's not really Maria that's gonna die. It's DA's fucking ability to make a bet.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's the face.
Start
the
working
face.
on them iconic, DA.
Yep.
The iconic franchise comes with its definitive sequel and the themes.
Hanging on the Edge of Tomorrow. Oof.
Oh, I cannot wait for those opening weekend numbers. I cannot wait for them opening weekend numbers.
Hanging on the edge of
it's worse for you because people are hurting financially. So it's not back in the day where they would take their family to go see 3-4 movies over the Christmas holidays.
Just
A
one.
lot of people are gonna see one, and it's gonna be Sonic.
It's gonna be Sonic. Dude, you lost when Keanu got cast as Shadow. That
No,
was when you were done.
they were never supposed to come out on the same day.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
Who could have predicted this?
2 weeks before
It's
he
not
might have been
fair.
cool. He might have been cool.
People go Barbenheimer, Barbie, and Oppenheimer. It's like, okay, those are whatever. But this is the same market. I could have been
someone.
something going.
Yeah.
If not for this.
This really hurt. This really destroyed a lot
You
of
had
chances.
no chance.
Crazy bars.
He still has a chance. It can still happen, but
No, it can't.
December
it can't.
20th.
It's not happening, bro.
hours? For what?
Hold on. Didn't that come out already?
December 20th. A cool 90-ish minutes. A cool hour 40 for Sonic.
Yo. Okay. So the box office projections for Mufasa's opening weekend are out.
I don't need to hear this. I don't need to hear this.
Do you want
You ain't gonna-
DA, the fun fact. DA.
Fun fact is, it ain't gonna make 800 million.
the box office projections for Mufasa's
I know.
opening weekend?
Unknown. Do not do that. Inflation has fallen under Biden. The thing that happens every time,
no.
and this is gonna be the last thing I'm gonna say on this.
Fun.
The thing that happens every year is every time the Republicans go in and raise inflation, and then the Democrats have to fix it. So by the time the Republican gets back in office, it looks like the economy is on the upturn because of the policies that Democrats have laid out.
That's correct.
Do you think a president can turn an economy around in 2 years?
No.
And even 3 years? It takes so much work. It takes so much time to do it.
Takes 4 years for economic changes to see
What
returns.
up with the inflation was COVID and the fallout from COVID. And once that got cleared up a little bit, inflation started going down. Gas prices are down. Were going down like months before this election. Eggs were going down. Groceries were going down. All this stuff was going down already. Inflation, unemployment was like the lowest in like a decade. Inflation was going down. Like pre-2012 numbers. Crime is literally down per capita. But these are all talking points that fear-mongered and made no sense to anybody that knew what is going on. It happens every time. Why do you think that every time a Republican gets into office, the economy starts looking better? It's because of all the work that happened pre-them. So when Trump gets in, he's going to inherit all this stuff going down, and it's going to look like he did it again. When he did nothing, actively hurt it. Fun facts, please.
40 Thanksgiving.
40 Thanksgiving. We had like 11 dishes. I'll go 11.
36.
11, 36. Thanksgiving facts. 10, 11, 36. 34. 10, 11, 34, 36. 1, 10, 11, 34, 36. 1, 10, 11, 34.
36.
36, which was...
Woohoo!
Oh, Mike. Unbelievable. Nobody gets any points.
Oh no.
Mm.
Oh no.
I love it when a face is made.
In 1926, Vinnie Joyce from
That's a
Mississippi
fake name.
sent President Coolidge a live raccoon to serve for Thanksgiving dinner. But instead of putting it on the menu, Coolidge adopted the raccoon as a family pet and named it Rebecca.
That is a political fact I didn't know, and I fucking love that.
Why would you send a raccoon?
Why would you name it Rebecca? That's what got me.
Did people
Rebecca
used to
Raccoon.
eat raccoon?
People eat raccoon now.
Used to?
Yeah.
Put the
Used to?
rabies.
I've walked in
You cook it
to
out.
a shop where they had coon on sale.
That's
took it out.
Pause
crazy.
for effect.
We need Rebecca Raccoon merch, everybody. We need to make that happen.
Little jokes I
Hey,
made.
you know what's funny though, Ralph? Raccoon is a meme on our channel.
Is it really?
Yeah, oh yeah, no. Raccoons are a meme on our channel.
Mm,
100%.
Rebecca Raccoon.
So
Okay.
anyway, Mufasa's opening projections is 59 to 66 million, according to the U.S. box office.
Cool. When have they ever been
59 to
right?
66.
Cool. When have they ever been right?
What was the US box open?
Don't worry about it.
for
No,
the
no, no,
first
no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Mhm.
Okay,
Man, you-
it was only 78. Oh, wait, no, only 78. Ooh,
Mhm.
you just said 56. That's 20 million less.
That's
Mhm.
fine.
Oh no, that's opening day. Sorry, opening weekend was 160.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh
What's the problem?
no.
What's the problem?
Oh no.
So long as we stay positive, we all
The
go
U.S.
there.
box office is anticipating that the new Mufasa film will accrue the same amount of money as 2014's Maleficent. How much did Maleficent make?
Like 2 billion, 3 billion, was it? Don't worry about the numbers. Goodbye, everybody. Streams on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and see you next week and later's and no.
Maleficent.
We don't need numbers here.
We're waiting.
Oh, 700 million.
Oh. I think that'll be worse if it barely misses it. That is going to be worse. Because, like, if it makes, like, 400, 500 mil, it's just, like, wide
Ain't
margin.
nothing you could do.
Whatever.
Ain't nothing you could do.
If it is a nut hair off.
Oh my
I'd be
fuck.
pissed.
I'm gonna. The recording is gonna be 2024 Mufasa. This is a movie directed by. Just the
Yo,
whole way through.
Maleficent 2014 grossed 759.9 million worldwide.
Oh, just like 40 million off, I'd be furious. I'd be 760
Gentlemen.
million.
We all got to do our part here, all right, everybody?
Yeah, stay home.
Line
Or
up,
watch
sign
Sonic.
on to Mufasa.
Sonic.
Hey, guess who's going to see Sonic?
We've all got disposable income, so we can just buy a ticket to Mufasa and then go
Sonic.
into Sonic.
Oh, fuck no.
It's fine.
Sonic,
God,
number
no.
one. Sonic on the
We-
run of
We
the box
out
office.
here. Shadow, I need to see Maria get gunned down in cold blood. Are you
Oh,
kidding
it's
me?
happening.
This is.
I need this.
Same day is
Not
crazy.
good.
Same day.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The second that was announced, it was just like, this is over.
I cannot wait. But that's the thing is, Maleficent didn't have real competition. I remember there being
At least not in the
competition.
same sphere
No.
as it.
No. So this is going to do worse.
Yeah, no Snow White with those amazing CG dwarfs. Anyways.
Oh, dude.
Anyways.
Oh, DA, it is in the gutter, homie. It is subterranean.
It's
So-
bad.
No podcast next week. I will be out of town once again.
And then not the week prior. Yes, either week after. Not prior. It's Christmas, buddy.
No. The weekend after is only the 22nd.
Is it?
Yeah.
Next weekend's
Oh,
the
yeah,
15th.
you're right.
Next
You're
weekend's
right,
the
you're right.
22nd. So more than likely, at least I'll be available. Tentatively podcast on
I'll
the
be here.
22nd. And then
No, not for me. I'm not gonna be on that podcast.
Yeah, you will.
You know what?
you will.
That is 2 days after. That is
Yes, it
2
is.
days after.
You know what? We would get the weekend box office
Not me.
numbers
Yeah.
that day.
Yes,
Yep.
we
I
would.
will see y'all next
Yes,
year.
we would.
So
No.
definitely, even if it's two of us, we'll have a short man cast. I don't fucking care. That'll happen.
Yeah.
It will be Sonic Cast. It is how that shit will run.
And then I don't know about the 29th. See how things go. I do have family coming in from out of town
Arms crossed
after
like an
Christmas.
upset child.
So we'll see what happens the 29th. But he does.
Just salt faced.
DA, you
Give that
having a rough
motherfucker a
day?
juice
No.
He's a juice box and a fucking cookie.
But and then in terms of
Oh
stream
my
for this
God.
upcoming week, I actually think in leading up to the movie, I haven't played the Frontiers DLC and I have not played the Shadow Generation, so I think that's what I'm gonna be playing.
Get them all hyped.
Yeah, these next couple of
why
weeks.
don't you emulate Mufasa, Lion King on Sega?
There's legal means
why
I just
this
go
isn't
full
funny.
emulation to not give any money to the Lion King whatsoever.
Yes.
I don't know why y'all laughing. This just isn't funny.
Oh, this is comedy.
this
this
is
is-
tragic.
This is cinema, bro. This is fucking
Could you
amazing.
imagine the first like long form scripted video of ours having to be the Lion King?
And it's
Hold up. Okay, hold up. Before Mike, before you continue. BG and Mike, because I know DA is not going to take part of this hypothetical real quick. That's how I want us to leave out.
sure.
What do y'all expect Mufasa's opening weekend numbers to be? I want to hear estimation.
This is disrespectful.
I legitimately think it's gonna be like 45, 50 million. I think
Mike.
Sonic is gonna
It's gonna-
destroy its lunch.
this is
Less
evil,
than
y'all.
80 million. For sure.
100%.
Y'all
Yeah.
wrong.
Okay.
This foul.
Sonic's gonna destroy its lunch.
But DA, you kind of have to relish this bet while you can because your next bet isn't any better, which is the Logetown bet.
Read that back to us, Mikey.
DA bets BG $50 that season 2 will not feature Logetown. Luffy standing in front of the platform, smoker, dragon. Were specific things listed.
Oh no. Oh no. Dude, you gotta stop betting. You need to stop.
What else do we have on the bets?
That's it so far. The only
Okay,
other thing
yeah,
is
we
like a
need to-
thing. The only other thing I have listed, just is because it'd be a big payday for me, but it's never going to happen, is that he bet $1,000 that he will never play Bayonetta 3 if Helena Taylor doesn't voice it, and that's. I just want that
Even though I
for
feel
a
like that
free
one should be-
$1,000 paycheck, but I don't think it's ever going to happen.
I feel like that one should be defunct, and he should play it anyway after the nonsense that came out of it.
Mm. But
I cannot wait. For the
Cannot
opening
wait.
numbers next time we're together.
so
That is Mike. There
Wait,
is
wait. The 24-hour pre-sales for Mufasa, the Lion King, have been huge. 3 times stronger than Wonka, which opened up at 39 million.
Who's
Okay.
pre-ordering Wonka?
39 million people?
No, 39
That
million
worth of people.
DA, all right, you keep that hope alive, buddy.
I have to. That's all I have at this point.
oh boy, all right.
We doing the best and the worst like later in January or earlier?
I will usually say get your lists ready, and then all of us do it fucking last minute. So,
Oh, I've already started lists.
boy,
Box office projects that Sonic 3 will do about 85 million opening weekend.
Good for that. That has nothing to do with Mufasa.
I think that is everything.
That's
to do
all
with
I'll say.
Mufasa.
Yeah,
It's fine. It's
It
fine.
has a lot to do with it.
The
Mufasa
economy's
projecting at
cool.
50.
We can afford
Mufasa
2
projecting
movies.
at 50 to 60. Dude, you are done.
It's fine. It's fine.
Mm. All right, so yeah, probably Thursday we're doing the Game Awards. Probably like Wednesday, I'll probably do the Frontiers DLC,
Cool.
and Sonic and what have you, and then I think I should be able to do a group stream Friday. Maybe Marvel Rivals Friday.
I'm down.
Interesting.
I'll have already been playing it by that
Sure.
point, so
But figure the hot ticket game right now.
Everyone play Balatro, please.
Anyways, with that, thank you for tuning into this episode of the podcast of stuff. We will see you more than likely in 2 weeks.
We are opening up the next podcast with the opening weekend numbers for Sonic 3. There will be no hi
And Mufasa.
or greeting.
Mufasa.
We will talk about the opening weekend numbers for these movies.
And
Other than that-
because I forgot it this podcast, I'll just end it with the last bit. Be good to one another, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Later.
Bye-bye.